Love Ki Ghanti 1. You Can't Decide When It Rings. Written by Mr. Deepak Satya. Chapter 66. The Female Ghost. The general public, unaware of scientific research, did not know that girls are not impure during menstruation. The red fluid coming out of their bodies is actually cleaning the part of the girls' bodies where they will give birth to a child in the future. If the red-colored fluid does not come out regularly, then they will not be able to give birth to a man who will call them impure. Girls suffer immense mental and physical pain during menstruation. They did not ask for this pain themselves, rather it is a unique gift of nature to them. Ancient Bharatiyas used to give immense respect, love and care to girls during their menstruation days. In those times, girls were not punished on the days of menstruation. Rather, they liked those days of the month the most because during those days they got more love and affection from everyone. This was possible in ancient Bharat because at that time all the people were educated and they intended to take care of each other, whereas in the modern age it is exactly the opposite. A little girl who was not allowed to take part in the yagya, being performed at home, and who was not allowed to go to the place of worship, became convinced that from now on she was no longer under the protection of Bhagwan. Those who said bow down to Bhagwan were also human beings. Those who said Bhagwan gives protection were also human beings. Those who said one cannot go to Bhagwan were also human beings, whereas Bhagwan himself did not say anything like this to anyone. However, the thought settled in the mind of that little girl that now no one would save her from ghosts. In the same mental state while playing, she reached that desolate village which was said to be cursed. Many horrifying stories were prevalent in society. The story of the female ghost who made one mad was also from this place. Mothers often talk about ghosts to prevent their children from going in the sun. While doing this, they forget what wrong desires they are filling in the child's mind. When the girl found herself alone in the area of the female ghost who made people mad, she immediately looked at the watch in her hand, which her beloved Mamaji had given her as a gift on her birthday. It was exactly 2 o'clock on the clock. The society had told the girl that this is the time for ghosts to come out. That means ghosts are hovering around her. She had just said Om Namah Shivaya in panic when she remembered that she had no right to say this because she had unknowingly done something wrong, due to which Bhagwan was angry with her. The girl became very nervous and started calling her brothers and sisters. Hearing the sound, they ran towards her, and due to the noise, the girl thought that the female ghost who wanted to make her mad was coming towards her. Suddenly darkness engulfed her vision, and she became unconscious. Since then that girl had gone mad. So my daughter has not been possessed by. Out of surprise, these words came out of Jagatram's mouth, and the words got stuck in his mouth due to extreme happiness. Tattal completed his statement. Not at all. Take her to a psychologist or psychiatrist who doesn't give medicines and talks a lot. I have full faith that she will be cured, and if possible, all of you get treated by that psychologist or psychiatrist, so that you people would stop calling girls impure. Saying this, Tattal left. Jagatram was both happy and ashamed of himself. Being ignorant is a natural act because every human being is born ignorant. But remaining ignorant is foolishness. Study yourself, investigate, understand, and give ample opportunities to your children to become truly knowledgeable. Tattal said from a distance, so that Jagatram also does not become a victim of remorse. And what about this place? Is it not cursed? Jagatram asked from a distance. Everything that is not useful to you is useful to Satan. Negative energies reside in every ruin. But humans do not have the understanding not to let any building become ruins. If it is no longer in use, destroy it and hand it over to Mother Nature. Tattal said and went away. Jagatram cried and held the feet of his mad niece Punya. You are fine, my daughter, you are fine. Saying this, Jagatram started opening her chain. Then he remembered an important thing. He asked his family members to untie the girl and he went after Tattal. Tattal stopped after hearing the voice of Jagatram while running. He thought that Jagatram would be coming to give him money. But Jagatram had a special thing in his mind. Sadhu Maharaja, we humans are the embodiment of our mistakes. We often keep saying something absurd with our mouths. If Mother Nature continues to do everything we say, we will die even before Satan would plan to kill us. Is there a solution to this? It came from the mouth of a worried Jagatram, who was extremely nervous thinking about the wrong words he had uttered in the past. Jagatram expressed that this seems less like a boon and more like a curse. Jagatram was absolutely right in his place. On the other hand, Tadal liked the way Jagatram came running to him and asked questions like this. He also liked Jagatram asking for help. Respected Mother Nature has not given us a curse but a boon. Therefore do not be afraid of this, rather understand its system. The first thing is that no one can avoid this system made by Mother Nature. Just as you get the fruits of all your actions, no one can avoid them. Similarly, your wishes will be fulfilled. Saying this, Tadal sat down. Jagatram felt bad after hearing this, but he sat down to understand the whole matter. The second important thing is to understand that from now on you will have to make it your habit that only good things always come out of your mouth. May your thoughts always be good. If you start trying today, it will start becoming a habit by tomorrow or the day after. Just as your mind is in the habit of thinking wrong, similarly you have to make your mind a habit of thinking good. The day good things start coming out of your mouth even for your enemy, then understand that your mind has completely got into the habit of thinking good. Tadal said in one breath. Jagatram understood this immediately. Every person has what she desires. Desires arise from thoughts. If we start practicing that we speak only good sentences every time, then our mental system will be forced to bring only good thoughts to our mind, because we have stopped using bad thoughts. Think good every time and speak good every time. Gradually a time will come when only good thoughts will come to our mind, even for the wicked. Then that situation itself will give proof that from now on only goodwill comes into our mind. Then that situation will become a great boon for us, because after that, we will never be able to be led astray by Satan. We will never ask for anything bad for ourselves. We will always ask for the best for ourselves. There will always be happiness in our lives. We will live a healthy life of more than 120 years. Jagatram understood all this. It was definitely difficult to do this practically, because his mind had the habit of thinking worse since childhood. But at that moment he promised himself that along with family, he would try daily to inculcate this good habit, that whenever anything comes out of their mouth, it should be good. Now understand the third thing. Anything you ask for you will get, but everything takes time to reach you. In such a situation, you have time to introspect. You should introspect and find out whether what you have asked for is right. If you feel that you have asked for the wrong thing by mistake, then immediately ask for its opposite, said Tadal with a twinkle in his eyes. Ask for its opposite, but how? Jagatram asked. Nowadays everyone complains of kidney stones. Often the pain of a stone gives the feeling that one will die. That is, in a situation of pain, even the most intelligent person unknowingly invokes untimely death. When the pain is over, sit quietly and think about the thoughts that came out of your mind as desires at the time of pain. This is called introspection. Then start thinking the opposite of those thoughts. For example, I thought about what speech I would give on stage while receiving the prize when I win a youth race at the age of 100, Tadal said while explaining. Hearing Tadal's words, Jagatram smiled because while listening to him carefully, he had actually started imagining that he had won the race at the age of 100. Now think what desires are hidden in this small thought. First of all, you postponed your untimely death for 100 years, because only if you remain alive, you will be able to see your 100th year. After that, you sought such strength in your body, which would enable you to win the race among young people even at the age of 100 years. That is, you have cut off all your wrong desires and asked for a new one. Tadal said laughing. Hearing this and understanding it while imagining, Jagatram also became very happy. That means we always have time to correct our mistakes, Jagatram said, feeling relieved. Yes, sir, so Mother Nature does not magically fulfill all our wishes at once. Mother Nature has kept this system in the whole world. Every work in the world is done gradually and continuously, so that everyone gets a chance to correct their mistakes. Mother Nature has created us humans, so she knows very well that humans keep making mistakes throughout their lives. Therefore, she has given us ample opportunities to correct our mistakes. Now it is in humans' hands to understand the simple system of Mother Nature, to improve the life of themselves and their fellow planet inhabitants, or to become a slave of Satan and help in eliminating the human race from the earth. Tadal said goodbye to Jagatram. Scared Jagatram saw the bright side of the boon of wish, so he understood how he had to live his life now. Jagatram had Tadal for some time, but Babita had never met Tadal. That's why she did not know till now that a person's desired desires as well as his unwanted desires are fulfilled. Due to the fear caused by Nirbhaya, she herself had made an unwanted wish of rape, and her frightened parents had also made the same wish several times a year ago. Neither Babita nor her parents had made any new and good wishes while cutting off this bad wish, hence their wish was still roaming in the atmosphere. While roaming, it was searching for the right opportunity when this wish could be fulfilled. The wish that Babita and her parents had made unknowingly in their state of fear, the same wish consciously being asked Garikpal and Ashish in an inebriated state every day for a few months. That means a total of 5 people had one wish, which was looking for the right opportunity to be fulfilled. The day Babita left the house alone without anyone, the possibility became strong that one wish of 5 people would be fulfilled. Babita was about to become the Nirbhaya of Uttarakhand.